Hello, welcome to the show. We have a special guest on today.
Hey!
Not behind the camera, but in front.
You get to see me. Lucky you.
We are blowing up, though. We're at like 125 subscribers.
No big deal.
And so we're going to buy a second camera. It's time so that we can film Madeline behind the camera.
Yeah, you get to see all the great
Pretty
things
fun.
I get to do.
We also got this other mic.
I have a mic, everyone. I mean, the OG one is still back there. Don't worry.
We wanted to have a little conversation today with Maddie about mindset. She has not hit her back squat numbers, some of her other lifts and her muscle ups for a few weeks, and she's can get really down on herself. So we thought we'd have a little bit of a mindset conversation today.
It's important, okay? As much as I don't want to admit it. Oh,
Cheers.
Mentally, I am not in it. It's really important to be mentally strong as an athlete, and I am lacking that at the moment. So we're going to talk about it.
I think it's really important as you train to be able to distinguish if you are doing something wrong and it's producing a result, an undesired result, or if you're just having a bad day, or, you know, you've progressed at such a rate that is unsustainable to continue to progress at that rate. There are such things as limitations and plateaus that are there for a reason to protect you from getting hurt. You can't just get better and better and better unless you take drugs.
I don't want the drugs, but I want to get better and better. And I think in my brain, that's how it works.
Yeah.
It's not.
So let's talk about a little bit about what happened in Maddie's situation. Maybe it'll apply to you. But I really think that the mindset side of fitness is really important. Basically, you have to be able to have awareness.
Which I have of other people, but not myself.
Go to therapy.
It's very important, actually.
Help.
You should do it. Everyone should do it at some point. Everyone needs it.
Maddie has been progressing like insanely in the off season with strength only training. We've really cut out the concurrent training. She has one zone 2 day, which is like 40 minutes, nothing crazy. And then she has one weakness day, which is a lot of like anaerobic training, which actually fits much better in strength training. Pretty much she's just doing strength. She's been doing it for 6 months.
A bit now. Yeah.
5 months, a long time. And getting amazing results. I mean, for a while I was like, wow, we're still climbing. We finally got to like 240.
I couldn't do 240 for 3 on my back squat.
Okay.
3 weeks ago.
And that kind of like was the...
That started it. That was the trigger.
And then, we have this other member named James. He was like, let's do this qualifier.
Thank you, James.
And we did, which means we didn't train at all for a week. And we just did Metcons for this, and we competed. So it's like more energy, all the things that come from competing, right? Like just like hard. We did that. And then she also got sick, had a really bad cold.
It was just
that
a cold.
Lasted for a while.
Excuses.
And then she couldn't hit her number. And then we
Today.
did the qualifiers. And then we went back to normal training today. She couldn't hit her stuff. And it was like pretty substantially under what she normally could hit. I think we ended up hitting like...
I didn't even do anything. No, I didn't.
Yeah, she didn't really do anything.
I just gave
which is
up.
Fine.
I crashed.
But she got real pouty.
I did.
Like, cue to Maddie pouting. I wish we recorded some of it.
Maybe we should. Maybe that'll help
honestly, like you could feel the air in the room. Like, should we all leave? Because
I went for a walk.
Yeah. I think these are the moments when you have to have the awareness of, am I training wrong? Because that is a reality. Some of you are overtraining or not sleeping well enough. There's all these things that might be why you're not progressing. But in Maddie's case, she just did qualifiers, tried to qualify for a semi-final event against really good athletes, had to repeat workouts, and she was sick. And we had almost 2 weeks of no training, just competing, which is not training. And then she's, I didn't hit my numbers today. I don't know about you watching, but would it make sense that she could not hit her numbers today?
It all makes sense, okay? Now that you say all of that, and we've already talked about it, but I think you just have expectations in your brain, right? And then when they don't happen, if you're like me, it makes you angry or upset with yourself. Not anyone else. It's my own fault. So then I'm upset. So
let's talk about if we could redo this morning, how would you do it differently?
Well, I missed my lift I think I missed a single at 2:30. And so then I decided to try again because that's a great idea. So I should not have done that. I should have just taken weight off from the very beginning. and done it lighter.
But what would you have told yourself? Okay, you missed 230. What would you have told yourself, and maybe me and James, we were training with you?
That I was upset? I mean, you could see that I was upset.
No, but what if like instead you were like, hey guys, don't have it today. Looks like I'm still a bit fatigued from being sick and from hitting qualifiers. I think I'm just going to drop down to like 185, 205 and just do a few sets of 3 just to work on my technique.
That would have been really mature of me.
Yeah.
But I did not do that.
Nope.
As it turns out.
It actually ended up, let's try again, miss, progressively get more sad and pouty, and then drop to 205, hit a triple, which was okay and fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
But then complain about how bad it was and how bad you feel, which makes complete sense why you feel like that.
And then I stopped.
And I'm not perfect at this either, but I have more maturity.
It's true. You can say that. It's
and
okay.
I am, as you know, on the significant cut train. So I'm down at like 178 this morning, but I'm vibing today. Was I even close to my numbers? Was I even close to what I can hit? But I was just having a good time.
Hey, I was trying. I was really trying to have a good time, but I couldn't.
What are we going to do now for the rest of the week? Are we going to adjust?
Well, I will say Monday is the hardest day. It's the best day, but it's the hardest day for me because it's the heavy lifts, which is my weakest point of everything. I think you just have to understand that this is going to happen. And I'm telling you as I don't want to accept it.
Well, and this is what makes Maddie really good as she does want to continue to progress. And there's a lot of things, and this is why it's important to have a coach. I can tell her objectively from a distance if there's things that she's doing wrong that we need to work on. So if we go through a list of like, how are you eating? I mean, Maddie, you eat really well, very consistently. She sleeps incredibly well. She has a Whoop, and I get to see it as a coach. She sleeps better than anybody I know.
Let's go.
She's very consistent with training, rarely misses what she needs to do. So there's like all that stuff is really good.
Because I care, guys.
Yeah, you do care, and you want to be good.
I do.
And you have goals, and we're way ahead of them, though, like surpassing how long I think the timeline will take.
I just think that's hard to see when it's yourself.
Yeah.
For anybody, and in anything, not even just sport. Like, you don't see yourself getting better.
It's true.
It's hard to look at yourself in that way.
If I was thinking about all the people that might see this or that are asking these questions, I do think a lot of people are overtraining.
Yes.
And that's a problem, and it's going to make you not progress. A lot of you have hit your strength plateau because you do too much concurrent training. Guaranteed that is the problem. And you could actually get a lot stronger if you focused on it. So that's worth asking. Like, you could be frustrated you're not getting better because your training does suck. Like, it really does. It's not correct. And you sleep 6 hours a night, and you don't have proper nutrition. There's so many things. And you don't have a coach. It goes on and on and on.
There's a lot of factors. Are you looking at your nails?
Yeah, I don't know why this is like how I want to. But I really think it's also vital to understand if that's not the case. And again, I just go back to, you have to have the awareness, and ideally you have like a coach that's overseeing you and can tell you these things so that you kind of don't go in like a, I don't know the right word, like in some type of like
spiraling.
Yeah. Like a negative
crash out.
Yeah. Stop crashing out.
That's me. That was me this morning.
Yeah. You crashed out so hard.
I did have a crash out this morning, but we're back.
We're back.
We're going to do some hypertrophy.
Yep. We're going to get back on it. So today's simple. It's short, but you have to ask 2 questions. Am I doing things wrong that I need to do better? Or is there just things happening that I can't really control? And that's okay. And then like, let it go and enjoy the process. Remember, this is a long and slow trajectory towards a distant horizon. We're in no rush.
Wow.
We're in no rush. So take your time and grow in your awareness. That will help your mindset the most.
Be kind to yourself.
Be kind.